Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on a Sunday afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Mike Schmidt, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boogie, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about ready to go. And on the mound for Philadelphia in this one, Zach Wheeler. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Okay, all set to go. Stepping in, Eric Davis. The wind of the pitch. Flips the corner. And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with two strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
One down, base is empty. And a swing and a line drive into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Eric Davis.
Well, Boog, over the last 10 games, batting over 400. I mean, he is helping to carry this ball club, and it's something that they really need right now. When you think about how he's performing, other players on this team starting to feed off of him. A lot of positivity around this guy right now.
2 outs, base is empty. Gary Sheffield digging in for the Rockies. Just 2 for 11 in the series so far. Zach Wheeler, who was the 6th overall pick in 2009 by the Giants out of high school. He's from Smyrna, Georgia. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That misses, and that is ball 1. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next one misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. Willie Stargell up next for the Rockies. Kicks and deals. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Wheeler with a throw over. Sheffield back in on a dive. And here is Willie Stargell. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
The pitch. That one fouled off. Wheeler over to first, and he's back in there. Next offering is fouled back. Sheffield off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Rockies strand one, and now it's the Phillies' turn. No score. This is Phillies baseball on the show Northeast. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and towing the slab for Colorado in this one, Babe Ruth. Singy always a treat when we get to watch him work.
Very crafty guy out there on the hill. A stellar career ERA in the low 2s. Very tough to get to. Just when you think you've got him figured out, he flips the script. We'll see how the hitters are able to adapt to him today.
Bottom of the first. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And the pitch. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Mike Schmidt stands in for the Phillies. Still hitless in the series. Schmidt swings and drives one deep to left field. That's back there. And that ball is out of here. It's his 6th home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Bryce Harper to the plate. There's a swing and a drive. Sheffield ranges back, turning, looking, and that one is gone. Bryce Harper goes deep. 3rd home run of the season, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And the batter now, Mark McGuire. And there's a base hit to left.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Man at first, Brandon Nimmo stands in for the Phillies. Had the day off yesterday. Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. And he brings it into the warning track. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Anthony Santander at the plate. A switch hitter batting right. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the third out. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Hit hard, that gets through.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And that's in there for strike one. The Red Sox made Andrew Benintendi the 7th overall pick in 2015. And remember, he won the Golden Spikes Award for the top college player that year at the University of Arkansas. He had two guys in his conference that were drafted ahead of him. Alex Bregman, who went 2nd overall from LSU. Dansby Swanson, who went 1st overall out of Vanderbilt. Oh, 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
And he almost won one more award in 2017 when he finished runner-up to Aaron Judge for Rookie of the Year. The next season, he won the World Series with the Red Sox.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Now batting Wander Franco. In the air, right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Man at first. Now it's Brendan Rodgers. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Bounced out to short. Mateo. Not in time. He's safe. Next to hit for the Rockies, Tyler Malone. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Ramirez on second. Rodgers at first. 2 out of the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Center field. Nimmo makes the catch, inning over. 2 left for Colorado. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the second, and now for the Phillies, Santiago Espinal.
The second baseman, Santiago Espinal.
Ruth back to work. Up the middle. Throws to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Keibert.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Out to short, Franco. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 9th, the shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Jorge Mateo now. Just 1 hit and 10 at bats so far in this series. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Out to short. Over to first. And that is that. Phillies down in order, but they lead at 3-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Eric Davis.
Eric Davis.
And here it comes. And that one a little bit high. Davis, multi-time All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game. A former first-round pick in 2023. Now he breaks his bat. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Davis is retired.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter,
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. 0 for 1 so far. One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very good throwing arm. In high school, he could throw 95 plus from the mound. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Freeman throws right, bats left. 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. That one missing inside. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Gary Sheffield. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Righty to the plate. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. Struck out swinging his first time. Wheeler with a throw over. And he dives back in safely. Stargell measures 6 feet 2 inches. More than 2,000 hits in his career, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. And a base hit up the middle.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First offering, and it just misses. Sheffield over at second. Stargell on at first with 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
On a line, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And that one hammered. Davis going back. Still going back. And it's gone. He circles the bases, and they add a run. It's 4-0.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Mike Schmidt. Chop to third. And he grabs it foul.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A towering home run. His second home run of the game. It's 5-zip.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Here's Harper now. He's already homered here in this one. Bounce to the right side. Harper retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's the Phillies DH, Mark McGwire. And he's already singled in this game.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Line drive, caught.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Stargell takes it himself, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Start of the 4th. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit.
Andrew Benintendi.
Wheeler back to work. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Ball 1. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those two guys picked ahead of him in the 1st round. But it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
Bouncer to Hoskins. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Wander Franco. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 0-1. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers digging in for the Rockies. Reached on an infield single his first time. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. That one to first. Takes it himself. And that is that. Rockies are down quietly. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th, digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Anthony Santander. The pitch. Out to short, Franco. One up, one down.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Santiago Espinal stands in for the Phillies. Grounded out his first time up. In the air out towards right center. Sheffield settles under it. 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Hebert Ruiz. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Benintendi going back on it. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. A shot to left. Third home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-0.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Babe Ruth done for the day, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher now, Shane Green.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Base is empty with 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jorge Mateo. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered in this game. Runner takes off for third. And there's a hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
2 gone with runners at the corners. And now for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt. Outfield playing very deep. Not one runner on the go. In the air, center field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, leading off, Tyler Malone.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. But all these Rockies just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for him to get anything going. Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The wide to kick the pitch. Right side. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Eric Davis.
So up next, Eric Davis. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead. at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Freeman in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a strike in there.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Popped up to the left into foul ground, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next pitch is popped up, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They still find themselves down 6-0. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Bryce Harper. Chris, you think about memorable performances in the home run derby. Well, the Nationals had the All-Star game in 2018, and Bryce Harper, with his dad throwing to him, put on quite a performance and won the home run derby. The right-hander back to work. Right side, hard hit. Sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Mark McGwire.
Mark McGwire stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Green, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, and he works in a changeup. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here, and they add on. It's 7-0. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
One down, and digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Nimmo. Line drive, base hit right field.
Everything came together for him. Pretty much put the zone down the middle, and those ones you got to make pay.
And he's on top there. He's in down now. is sized up. And there's no way.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Santiago.
And at first, Santiago Espinal stands in for the Phillies.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer.
Runner takes off out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now 7-0. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Gary Sheffield.
Gary Sheffield.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And that is in for a strike. And 1-1.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 7-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
At the plate, Willie Stargell. There's the strike. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
You know, Singy, Jose Ramirez signed that big extension, a 5-year, $124 million contract before the 2022 season. But right before that happened, the Guardians came this close to trading him.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And that one is lifted in the air. A little bloop single. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
So man aboard. Benintendi up here. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Benintendi goes 5 feet 9 inches, 180 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. And the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Runner at second here, one gone. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. Started to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. The 2-2. The other way. And that'll get down for a base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And the batter now, Wander Franco. First pitch, and he just misses. Franco, in his second season, 22 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
And next offering misses, and it's 3-0.
No, Frank.
Fastball for a strike. Strike one. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Pitching coach making his way to the mound, all quiet in the pen. So I guess he just wants to settle him down a little bit out there. That's smashed towards center. Nimmo makes the play. Runner tags for home. Throw to third. He's in there. And a run comes in to score. Tyler Malone digging in for the Rockies.
If you're trying to keep the line moving, this is the guy you want at the plate. Such a good hitter. Can also flash some power.
That one's in there, 0-1. And there's the ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Struck him out looking. So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Phillies 7 and the Rockies 2. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz.
The catcher,
right-hander back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Jorge Mateo stands in for the Phillies. That one hammered left field, way back there, and that ball is gone. That one felt good. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Sam Hentges.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Back to the top of the lineup, Rhys Hoskins getting ready to hit. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Davis hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the third baseman, Mike.
So digging in, Mike Schmidt. And Mike Schmidt had the rare blend of elite defense and big-time power. An 8-time National League home run leader. Only Babe Ruth has more home run titles. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Davis snags it for the second out.
The left fielder, number 3.
Here's Bryce Harper. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Harper, a former home run derby champ, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was a second-round pick in 2023. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Mark McGwire.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Harper runs. This one high in the air to left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of inning number 7. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Eric Davis. Joey Crable gets the ball now. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for the Phillies, number 35, Joey Crable.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And it goes just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And the 0-2.
No, inside.
Stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Sheffield stands in now and watches strike one. And the right-hander deals. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to Hoskins. And that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
For the Phillies, the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Hentges back to work. Ground ball to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Anthony Santander.
Digging in, Anthony Santander. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
1 gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Santiago Espinal. Back up the, oh, that got him. And no chance for him to make the play. Let's just hope he's all right. The comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Booth.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the Phillies catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Jorge Mateo will hit next. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Hits the fence. One run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's 11-2.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And forget it. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 13-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Mike Schmidt, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off. On a line out towards center. Davis makes the catch, and that'll do it. So it's 4 runs for him on 4 hits, no errors, no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's all Philadelphia, 13-2. Back here in Philadelphia, and now Willie Stargell.
First baseman, number 8, Willie Stargell.
The pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the grab. 1 down.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Jose Ramirez digs in now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. That one catches the corner.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And down on strikes. 2 gone now.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Righty delivers. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Bottom of the 8th, and now here is Harper.
Leading up for the Phillies, the left fielder, Bryce Harper.
And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Chapman, a guy that features an absolute power slider, throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Fought off foul.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Makes a nice running catch. Then there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter.
So here's the Phillies DH, Mark McGwire. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. That one ripped left field. And it's gone. He sends a rocket to left. His 9th homer of the year. It's 14-2.
Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, then you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Nimmo. That one ripped. Out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add a run. It's 15-2.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Rowan Wick. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball.
Rowan Wick.
So up next, Anthony Santander.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one ripped right center field. Davis going back on this one. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
Hit hard, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Two outs, runner at first. And here's the catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That one hit to right. Way back there. Out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they tack on to their lead. It's 17-2.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jorge Mateo. Into center and a base hit.
The first baseman, number 17.
So the lineup flips over. Rhys Hoskins now at the plate. Mateo runs into left center for a base hit.
I mean, come on, have a game. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
And now for the Phillies, Mike Schmidt. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Through 8 full, Philadelphia on top, 17-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now here is Wander Franco. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0.
2-0.
And here it comes.
Ball
Good
3.
eye in that spot.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Strike on the inside corner.
3-2.
Three and 2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Kicks and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Man at first. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Inside, just missed. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
There's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses. And now 3-1.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Runner at first with no outs here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Tyler Malone digging in for the Rockies. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
The center fielder, number 44,
Eric Davis digging in for the Rockies. This guy has turned into a beast. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Franco at third. Malone at first. 1 gone. Swings through that.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Here's a 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a 1-2. Liner caught at second. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Corners are occupied with 2 down. They're down to their final strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
On the ground to third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies take this one in a blowout.
Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive